Hi, everyone. We're back again with the Champions League football. Yes, my friends, the Champions League football is back after 90 days, aka 3 months, since we got our matchup of PSG and Inter Milan in the Champions League final. It's been some time, man, and European football is again back, and the draws for Champions League are out, and here we are talking about them. So let's just get into it. So let's just start with none other than our own team, which is Atletico de Madrid. Okay, so our 8 fixtures, they've been tricky, and let's just get to them and talk about them. First match, we have Inter Milan at our home Metropolitano. Then we're gonna go to Anfield against Liverpool. Okay, so if this thing has been not been conveyed to you, I mean, if because I've said this only in few videos, Liverpool is my again a favorite club in Premier League. If there is a club who's gonna be toe to toe with me in terms of my liking for Atletico, my love for Atletico, I think Liverpool is pretty close. And it's always tough, whenever these two teams, not tough to be honest, exciting when I see these two of my teams play together. And I like it's a Fernando Torres heritage, Luis Garcia heritage, all these people, and rest in peace, buddy, Diogo Jota to some extent heritage since he was signed to us Atletico as well. So yeah, it's that thing is out now. My relationship with both the team, like how I feel. So yeah, but it's gonna be a tough match. It's gonna be an entertaining game for the neutral viewers. Atletico versus Liverpool at Anfield, gonna be tough. Then we have got Eintracht Frankfurt at our home, again Metropolitano. After that, we have got Arsenal away at Emirates, again a tough fixture. A fixture, like away from home at Emirates. A really gelled up Arsenal team after 3 seasons being there near the title race and everything for Premier League. It's gonna be tough. Then we have got Bodo Glimt at our home at Metropolitano. Then PSV again away at PSV's home. Gonna be it. This one's gonna be tricky as well. Then you've got Union Gilios, Saint Gilios, if I'm being correct, at their home. Okay, so yeah, these fixture like Union, I think decent team, the bot four, and I hope us to win this match. I mean, of course. Then we've got Galatasaray away. Okay, Galatasaray is also a really tricky team, and it's gonna be interesting since the kind of recruitments they have done, and they've got Osimhen and Leroy Sane. The team is pretty good, I would say. We cannot take them lightly. So yeah. So these are our 8 fixtures, and what do I think about them? See, I think these fixtures are tricky, and the initial signs of the team, the abysmal start to our season. It is kind of I'm kind of weirdly nervous. It is fine to be nervous. I am being a little bit, because the first 4 matches are really tough matches. Frankfurt, even though I don't follow them much, I also follow Bundesliga a little bit, not that much, as much as I follow La Liga and Premier League. So, but still, Frankfurt is a really good team. They were the Europa League winner in 21, so we cannot take them lightly. Even though if it's at our home, they've got some decent players. They've produced some decent players, amazing players to be honest. So it's gonna be tough. And of course, the match against Inter, Liverpool, Arsenal. I mean, who are we kidding, man? These are the matches. These are the high-profile matches which you have to win if you really want to be a Champions team, and if you want to get into the top 8 positions. So it's gonna be tough there as well because 2 of those 3 matches are away at Anfield and Emirates. Oof, man, it's really gonna be a task for the team. After that, the next 4 matches against the pot 3 and the pot 4 teams. See, Bodo Glimt and Union is at our home, so these should be the matches where should be cruising through the match and winning it. The match against PSV and Galatasaray, both the teams from Eredivisie and Super League respectively, are really tricky team given the fact that we are playing at their home. I hope the time we get to those matches, the team is pretty much way more gelled up than it is right now. The synergy is way better, and the system and everything with Atletico, so that when I have nothing to say more about because I still cannot say if I'm being really hopeful, people might think I'm being delusional with Atletico. If I'm being really nervous, saying I'm being nervous because that is the fact, then people might say that I'm being really negative, and it's not a nice thing to start being negative as a fan, being that much pessimistic. So really, I'm being kind of reserved while expressing my views. The matches against PSV and Galatasaray are gonna be tricky. We have to get results against these matches as well, right? So yeah, but if you ask me realistically, last time we played 8 matches, we won 6, and we drew we lost 2 matches against Lille and of course Benfica. We went on a 15 match winning streak across all competition for Atletico, which is an historic feat for us, breaking the previous record, which was under Simeone as well. And see, as I said, at that last time we scored 18 points. This time, if you ask me, out of the first 4 matches, if we are able to get two two results, like 2 wins of those 4 matches, and in the next 2 matches, if we are able to at least draw one, so in that case, in our first 4 matches, we'll get 7 points. Okay, and in the next 4 matches, if let's say we draw points against PSV and Galatasaray in any of these one match, let's say if we drew against Galatasaray at the home, but we somehow anyway we win the rest of the 3 matches. In that sense, we'll be having, in 8 matches, we'll have 1 loss, 2 draws, 5 wins, thus catapulting the team to 17 points. That'll I think would be good enough. That'll be pretty good to get into the top 8 positions, because I think that is really important. And yeah, so the fact is we have to get some points. We have to get to this top 8 positions, because when you get into this top 8 position, you get to play 2 less matches because you don't play the playoffs. Okay, something which, even though previous season we got Real Madrid from playoffs, but let's just not talk about that. Let's just talk about what all can happen now. So that is what I personally believe, realistically, and being ideal, and putting up expectation. 17 points is something which I shall be expecting my team to get. Like if we are being a big fish, big team in the Europe, you have to get these kind of results. Okay, you have to pull off results against my teams like in the Liverpool, Arsenal. It is only that way you're gonna get into the top 8 positions. I think, yeah, because like if we get anything below 15 points, even though 15 also I think would be a little bit disappointing for me, but I understand the teams we're playing. But if we get anything below 15 points, I think that will be disappointing. 15 is the bare minimum, and we should be getting that. So yeah, that is what I believe. And as I said, the matches against Liverpool and Arsenal will be the toughest. With all due respect to Inter is also going to be tough as hell, but it's at our home, so we'll have the home advantage there. Same goes for Frankfurt. We'll have the home advantage there, and the matches against PSV and Galatasaray will be tricky. So yeah, we are hopeful, and let's just see, like, hope for the best. And let's just get to some other teams. Some of the teams who are getting really tough draws. Talking about the tough draw, then how can we stop talking about the defending champions, which is Paris Saint-Germain? Their draw is crazy draw, man. It's one of the craziest. In like previous season as well, their draw was pretty. I mean, how can I say? It was pretty damn crazy. Damn, like they definitely got the tough draw back then. They got the tough draw today. This time, all the teams they've got, I cannot say like any of those teams, they should be cruising through. Because if you look at all the situation and things happening, they've got Bayern in the first match, they've got Barcelona second, they've got Atlanta, they've got Leverkusen, they've got Tottenham Hotspur from spot 3, they've got Sporting CP from pot 3, they've got Newcastle from pot 4, and they've got Athletic Club from pot 4. Damn, I mean, like PSG really have got some really tough draws, but previous season as well they got the tough draws. Their qualification was not guaranteed till the last match day. They won that match day. They got into the bracket of 24 to 9 position. They got to the round offs. They got to the round offs. They defeated Brest. They defeated Liverpool. They defeated Arsenal. They defeated Aston Villa before Arsenal, and then they literally cruised away, dominated Inter. So never say never, man. They have shown that previous season, so why not this? Same. And then we talk about our better rivals, of course, Real Madrid. These guys got also pretty tough draws. I mean, Real Madrid, Man City. Damn, bro. I mean, I'm so surprised Real Madrid got Man City, man. I never thought they're gonna get Man City. Same goes for Liverpool, man. Never I did saw that Real Madrid may be getting Man City and Liverpool. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, literally, I mean, yeah. Like, this is AI generated, right? This is random drawing. This is random setup, random setting up of the teams, of course. Nothing is scripted, yeah, sure. For past 4 seasons, we have never seen Man City and Liverpool play against Real Madrid, so it makes sense. Then they've got Liverpool, Juventus, of course. Benfica away, tricky. We got back 4-0 previous season. Marseille at their home. Olympiacos away. Monaco home. And Gareth Almaty away. Gareth Almaty away, people are really kind of undermining. But trust me, it's not a tough draw. Like, it is in Kazakhstan in a really, really cold weather. At a position, at a situation and a weather where players who are playing in Spain, France, Germany won't be used to playing against Gerrard. So don't be surprised if somehow this match goes on a draw or something. Okay, Other than that, I think I would really like to talk about Chelsea, man. Chelsea also got some pretty, I would say, interesting and tough draws, to be honest. They've got Barcelona and Bayern Munich, München to be precise, at the first two teams. Then Benfica, Atlanta, Ajax, Napoli. So they've got three pretty good teams and three tricky teams as well. After that, they've got Pafos at home and Karabakh away. So those are the two matches which I hope them to like cruising. But other than that, it is tricky. And the last team I'm gonna talk about, because there are tons of teams if I'm gonna talk about like continuously again and again. It's gonna take me around like an hour or something for making this video. So Borussia Dortmund, they up they've also got a tough draw. I believe they're playing Inter Milan at their home. Then they're playing Man City away, a tough match at Etihad. Then they've got Villarreal at their home. Don't forget to look for Villarreal, man. It is after the last season when they got into Champions League, they got to the semi-finals. From the fourth-up pedigree of winning the Europa League. And I love Villarreal as a team. I think they play amazing football. They've always been like this since they've been in LaLiga. Like they are a part of the 21st century LaLiga heritage. You accept it or not. I love the team. Diego Forlan, Alexander Solot, Rodri, Alex Baena, of course. And then you've got Juventus away, again a tough fixture. Bodo Glimt at their home. Okay, so at their home they are at the advantage, but if it was at Bodo Glimt's home, like if it was away fixture for Dortmund, it would have been really tricky. Spurs away, again a tricky. Then Athletic Club at their home, Copenhagen away. Copenhagen can do like pull off some troubles for Dortmund. So that is the reason why I think they have also got a tough fixture, tough draws. But we'll see. I mean, yeah. Other than that, all the other teams, top teams, which I haven't talked about because there are tons of teams. Bayern, Man City, then you've got Juventus, you've got Barcelona, and again Barcelona, then you've got Spurs, Atlanta, Napoli, Villarreal. See, all these teams, every team have to play one, two, or three big teams. Okay, that is something which is now a prerequisite in this Champions League format, because you're a part of Champions League, you're being expected to play the best of the best. And it's gonna be tough, but as I said, this tournament, Champions League, is only won by the team who defeats the best. That is when they become the champions of Europe. So yeah, here it is. My thoughts of these draws. I mean, there are some controversial opinions I have regarding how the draws are being made and this supposedly AI mechanism which they use. But let's just not ruin the mood and hope for the best for all the teams. And yeah, man, I want us to do the thing unthinkable. I mean, what do you expect other than that from a fan of a team? Okay, so yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you had fun watching this video till the end. And do make sure to comment below what you feel about these draws. And I'll see you soon. And of course, subscribe for more. Out by Atleti. Goodbye.